College Now is proud that we were an innovator in this work 50 years ago. The work started because of a gentleman named Bob Copeland. He was the managing partner of Benish, and a client he had who was asked to remain anonymous that had a dream to put every student in Cleveland Public Schools to college, and they set up something called the Cleveland Scholarship Fund and went out to the schools and said, okay, we're ready to give you money, and they were stunned when very few kids took the money.
He originally first went out just to offer scholarships, and he offered 30 scholarships and no one took them. And he recognized that when no one accepted these scholarships, more needed to be done, and that these students needed to be educated about the opportunities to go to college, and they needed help figuring out how to do that. That was the foundation for College Now.
We've been partners with College Now for the last 50 years, and I think that partnership very much stems from the fact that the original trustees of the John Huntington Fund had great confidence in the founders of College Now and believed very deeply in their mission and the quality of their mission, essentially because it's very much in line with ours. It was then and it is today.
College Now has had an amazing impact. Thousands of students have been able to go to college because of College Now's advising, because of the scholarships. And College Now has stood the test of time because it has been clear about its mission, which is helping students, and particularly low-income, first-generation students, attain a post-secondary education. But at the same time that they've stayed grounded, they have also adapted to changing circumstances.
Without any question, the barriers to post-secondary are higher than they've ever been, and yet the need is so great. Because of the cost, because Ohio being 45th in affordability, we really need to help our students move to the next level. And so our work has gotten more intentional and broader and deeper, both in terms of our geography, but also into our programmatic initiatives, and I think it really is starting to make a huge difference.
College Now has empowered so many people. When I look at the map and see the number of areas and neighborhoods and communities that have been touched now since College Now has continued to expand and provide these opportunities, I think it's been tremendous for our region.
College Now's work is tremendously important because from a young person's point of view, it might be the lifeline that helps them succeed. It might change their life, and I know that it has changed thousands and thousands of lives over time. But just as it's important to those young people, it's important to all of us because we need those young people to be contributing to the current competitiveness of Northeast Ohio, but more importantly to the future and our ability to compete in Northeast Ohio.
When you work with kids and let them know that you understand and see something special in them, they can do phenomenal things. And there's just so much more potential there than most people realize, whether it's a mentor, a parent, a friend, or a coach, or College Now, or the entire community, making sure they bring that out in people. When you are able to do that, all those other benefits of the region are going to start to happen because this person now understands what they're capable of.
The work is not done. We have so many people that aren't prepared to take the jobs of today, and students getting out of high school that need to move on to some kind of post-secondary. And without intervention, when you are not coming from a family that has gone to college or you don't have the resources, it can really be an obstacle. And I think our work is as relevant as it's ever been.
There are always going to be kids who need a college education and who come from backgrounds where that might seem like an unattainable goal. And having the helping hand of College Now is going to be vital to improving their lives. But it's also work that will never be done because our global competition is never going to end, and we're always going to need those young people to get the kind of education they can get with College Now's help. Neither one of those is ever going to go away. We have to keep at it.
The future of our city is our children. And if we don't make sure that our children have an excellent education, we are not serving them, and we're not serving the city, and we're not ensuring that Cleveland has a bright future.
I think College Now's mission is more critical today than it's ever been. And I applaud everything they are doing. If everybody in Cleveland could be a small part of that mission, we could be very successful.